All right, listen up. If you're trading live and haven't back tested your strategy, I need you to stop right now. Because what you're doing is not trading, it's gambling. And trust me, the market does not reward gamblers. Most traders do this. They jump in, throw money at the market, and hope their trades just work. Then, when things go south, they start second guessing, revenge trading, or worst of all, blow up their account. I get it, I've been there, and that's exactly why I'm making this video. You see, early on in my trading, I didn't really have a plan. I thought I had a plan, but I didn't. I would place a trade because it looked like it should go up or it should go down, or someone gave me a tip, or I just really didn't know what I was doing. But I'd place the trade and then I'd watch it all day long. That was pretty tough because while working at my regular job, it was very distracting. I'd see the market go up and get excited about the money I was going to make. Then it would start to go down, and I'd find myself checking it all day long, and it was very, very distracting. Sometimes I'd make money and thought I'd figured it out, just to find that the next time I checked it, I was down. It was a mess. So that's why I'm making this video, to show you what I did to stop doing that and allow me to trade with confidence. By the time you finish watching this video, you'll know exactly why backtesting is the difference between consistent profits and endless frustration. And more importantly, I'll show you the right way to do it so you can trade with confidence instead of doubt. So if you're serious about trading, stick with me because this might be the most important lesson you've ever learned. It's not a long video, and I've broken it down into a couple of segments. I'm going to give you 5 steps that you need to follow to turn your trading from a guessing game of if you're going to win to one where you can more confidently predict what will happen. This should remove a lot of the stresses that you feel while trying to determine if you should place a trade or not. So let's get started. The first segment, I'm going to talk about the harsh truth about trading without backtesting. Now let me hit you with a hard, cold fact. 90% of traders fail. Why do you ask? Because they're trading blind. They think they have a winning strategy, but they've never tested it, and they have no clue if it'll work over hundreds of trades. I want you to think about that for a minute. Would you risk your entire savings to start a business that you haven't tested or even know if there's a demand for it? Would you jump out of a plane without a parachute? I wouldn't. Then why would you put all your money into the market without first proving that your strategy works? Now, when I first started trading, I had pretty much the same strategy that I have today. The difference is I hadn't back tested it and proven to myself under what market conditions it'll work. What I didn't realize at the time is the market doesn't care about my feelings. It doesn't care about yours either. It only rewards those with a proven edge, and the only way to prove your edge is backtesting. Let's talk about what backtesting actually does for you. First of all, it eliminates the doubt. You'll know for a fact that your strategy works because you've seen the historical data. Secondly, it builds confidence. When you hit a losing streak, and trust me, you will, you won't freak out and start over trading because you know your system works over time. And third, it keeps you from making emotional decisions. The biggest reason traders fail isn't the strategy, it's them. Fear, greed, and hesitation. All of it wrecks your trading. Backtesting forces you to trust the process. I remember early on, I was in a trade I shouldn't have been because it passed my stop loss. So I removed my stop loss thinking that, oh, it's gonna come back. And it didn't. And I kept watching it ride down. And then I thought, well, if it just comes back a little bit more, I'll break even. When I should have just gotten out at my stop loss. Those are hard lessons to learn, but they're very important lessons. I like to say in trading, you win and you learn. You don't win and lose, you win and you learn. So if you've been struggling with hesitation, revenge trading, or constantly changing strategies, yeah, this might be your missing link. Backtest your strategy or prepare to donate your money to people who do. Now let's talk about how to backtest the right way. Because let's be real, if you're just clicking through charts and finding setups that looks like they would have worked, you're doing it the wrong way. You need to trade in a stock or a commodity at least 100 times to get reliable data, or you're just guessing. You need to backtest a year's worth of data in a stock or a commodity, and backtest from the right side of the chart so you can't see what's coming next. Test your strategy, record your results, and then evaluate. Don't just focus on your win rate. Track your average risk-reward ratio and how often you hit your stop loss. This will tell you if your system actually will make money over time. And if you're only looking at setups that worked, you're lying to yourself. You need to see the whole picture, winning and losing trades. The market usually moves in fairly predictable patterns, but sometimes it just goes wonky. It doesn't mean your strategy is wrong. It just means the market turned against you. Get past it and just remember it's a losing trade and a block of trades. You're going to have losses. Don't dwell on it. You may have even found you made a mistake in applying your rules, because through backtesting, you're actually practicing applying your system. You should really test your system under different market conditions, not just trending. Trending markets are pretty easy. Choppy sideways markets will tell you if your system will hold up. Go back and review the video on support and resistance. This will really help you in choppy sideways markets. Another thing, I don't really focus on the news. It generally is already factored into the price action. As a daily time frame trader, my charts are generally smoothed out from all the noise. Plus, I typically only trade in the direction of the larger trend. If I'm trading a daily chart, which I most often do, I'm trading in the direction of the weekly chart. I've found that this has improved my win rate drastically. Over time, as I get more confident backtesting my trading strategy, I can apply the lessons that I've learned in sideways choppy markets. And then the last step, you have to validate with forward testing. Now this takes a little bit of time because you're backtesting against current daily charts. So this is where your patience is really going to kick in. If you feel like you have to be in a trade or you feel like you're missing out if you're not, you're going to misapply your strategy. Look back over the year's worth of data that you got from backtesting before and look at the number of trades that you had in a year. Stop worrying about being in a trade every single day. Sometimes the best solution is to just stand back and wait. Wait for the setups that have been proven in your backtesting to have a higher probability of winning. Use the knowledge that you've learned while backtesting and apply it to your forward testing. But this is tough. It's the biggest struggle that you'll have to overcome. The way that you approach trading from a psychological standpoint will ultimately determine your success or failure. Be patient. Now, if you do these steps, I promise you, you'll trade with more confidence than ever before. The goal is to transform your thought process so that you view your trading as a business. Don't stress the daily grind. You can keep your 9 to 5 if you just remember it's paying for your now. The time that you're putting in to learn how to trade will pay for your future. Be patient and wait for your trade setups. Don't rush it. This will be the hardest part of your path to profit. So all right, now you know the truth. If you haven't backtested, you're not ready to trade live, period. So here's what I want you to do next. If you're serious about becoming a profitable trader, start backtesting your strategy right now. And drop a comment below and let me know if you've backtested your strategy and what were your results. Let's talk about it. I'll respond to every comment. And if this video hits home for you, like and subscribe for more no BS trading insights. I've got more coming that will help you level up your trading mindset and execution. I want you to stop guessing and start trading with confidence. I'll see you on the next video.